It's the wrong thing. Hello, Farlanders. One 337 chicken. What? Just eat open your inventory. Yeah, true. Yesterday I had the worst headache ever and then slept all day. But hopefully today will not be like that. Oh, and why? Oh. Well, why is that? My first time getting wood. You needed a working one? Well, +2 laptop, +1 laptop. Net gain of 1 laptop. Oh, and the laptop is not working, right? Well, how interesting. I see. Whoa. Sounds fun. 50K. Programmator. Programmator. Ooh, my first crafting bench. Good. Here. Let's just call it programmer. Oh, we can't not go between that thing. See this? Oh, yeah. Sixth gen i5? Wow. Sixth gen? That's crazy. Way too modern. I need to downgrade it. Oh. Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. Yeah, bro does spawn in laptops with them. You're supposed to find the Farlands by walking 12.5 million blocks away from the spawn point. And because I have to walk 12 million in both axes to reach the corner over there, it's actually 17 million. Oh, look at that. Shaking? Yep, it does that. Loading point and precision errors that happen in beta Minecraft. Yup. Sheep number 14,097. You do that, but okay. Back here. Hello. I'm thinking of a custom mechanic for death. In a way that punishes the player for dying, but not in like such an absolute way, like you lose all your items. What if... Oh, wait, I just thought of something. What if you just have less health or something? You get less hearts when you die. Your entire inventory go one slot to the right? Does it wrap around or does it just... Delete lifesteal? Wait, what? Is that a genre already? Like losing a heart every time you die? What is a lifesteal server? Enlighten me. Never heard of this. Do you get banned when you lose all 10 hearts? How do you regain hearts? I can find an item. Wait, why did I guess the entire... Why did I just guess the whole thing? Okay, well I guess it's just a conclusion that you reach. Alright, fine. Not unique. Let's think of something else. How about you are forced to walk everywhere? Like your hunger gets locked to 3 for like... I don't know. Forgot that doesn't work. Let's hope I don't get spawned on. Why is my keyboard overlay gone? When did that go away? Like when I was typing in a password or something. 10% when? Probably like a week from now. For a week.
Computer deactivate iguana.
Computer deactivate iguana. Why did it cut off before the iguana deactivated? That's my question. Pretty sure that iguana did not deactivate. Goodbye. How about in the Farlands spirit, you don't get to set your spawn, and instead you get teleported in like a 10,000 block radius around spawn. You have to walk back to your base. Yeah, just some specific random coordinate. That'd be funny. Some specific random coordinate that changes each day so that some like subculture that would develop on the server would be to like constantly die and restart like a new base some hundreds of thousands of blocks away. If that's something that you wanted to do, you could do that. You just put lava on it? Well, I mean, the environment-based PvP would be at play, yes. But it would spawn you on a safe spot, of course. Like PvP. PvP is disabled on the server. That's why I said environment-based PvP. Because you have no choice but to lava bucket somebody. Or similar. You're actually safe. The only way to die on the server by another player is if they set some kind of trap that you didn't see. or like you actually lava bucket each other. I'm not sure how that's the logistics of that could work. I feel like you can outrun the lava bucket every time. You can outrun or place water. What is even like environment damage? What are the methods of dealing damage to another player with the environment? There's fire, there's lava, both of which are kind of circumventable. Like if you have some armor on, you're fine. Some armor and a bucket is enough to thwart that. Suffocating anvil, yeah. Yeah, there's that. There's like traps. Ender Dragon. I don't know about Ender Dragon. If you're specifically in the middle of the end island, yes. Ender Dragon. Another gimmick of the server currently is that end crystals are disabled in the overworld and the nether. Okay, see ya. Like, you can end crystal PvP in the end. Live video about going past the world border. Yeah, I can do that. I've thought about it. Might do it once I do this. I don't know. I don't know. I also want to introduce something, some kind of anti-grief system, because obviously we have a very small group of people. We have a very small group of people and no one's trying to destroy anything yet. I kind of want to avoid banning people. I don't want to have to ban somebody even if they are a bad actor. Like, there should be some way to prevent bad actors from, like, causing huge amounts of damage. Well, I'm sure there's ways to clip into the world border. Throw them into a prison at 0-0. Well, I don't want to do that either. I don't want it to be... I mean, that's basically banning them, right? If they're just trapped in a box. I don't want... Like, if another person trapped in a box, fine. But I, like, as an administrator, shouldn't have to trap them into a box. Restrict them from moving items? I don't know about that either. Like, that's just like... These are just like higher powers that would have to manually prevent them from doing things. Like, I don't want that moderation to be necessary. Psychological torture. Yep. It's confirmed. NY is a sadist. Well, anyway. Punishments aside, they shouldn't be able to cause huge amounts of chaos in areas that, like, regular people exist in. But I also don't want it to be like, you cannot break blocks in this zone. Like, I don't know about all that. So that just feels like, I don't know. I once joined, like, Minecraft Online, you know? Like, I once joined that server, the oldest server in Minecraft. And then, like, I walked around and, like, there's just like civilization around you, or like there's lots of buildings around you, but like you can't do anything. You would have to do something. Like, I don't want that to be a thing. I think, okay, there needs to be a way, because here's the problem with griefing. The problem with griefing is that it's a lot easier to grief than to ungrief. Because with building, you have to meticulously place each block wherever it needs to go. With griefing, you place a block of TNT and it's all gone. It's just too easy to grief in terms of like effort. It's just too easy. Too simple. Oh, I already have a bed. So either you need to make construction easier or like reconstruction easier, or you need to make griefing harder. So which one should we do? Both maybe? This also like has the effect of like old abandoned buildings becoming like derelict and destroyed. Whereas active things that players are living and being around would continue to exist. That's kind of what I want. Like if you stop playing in the server, it's like assumed that you don't care about your buildings being destroyed. But how? Okay, so we could make griefing harder. So how do you even do that? How do you make griefing harder? Because you can obviously always just break the blocks. Maybe we could like decrease TNT, but like TNT has like uses though. Like it has genuine uses. TNT mining. That's a thing that people do. I don't know if I just want to nerf TNT. Or make it inaccessible. Yeah, make it craftable with 6.8 stacks of netherite. I don't know about all that. You should still be able to have fun with TNT. Okay, let's focus instead. Okay, making griefing harder is kind of a difficult problem. So how about, let's just think about making reconstruction easier. How do we do that? You can recreate something. Okay, wait. We have to make it in such a way that you can't grief by like placing blocks on someone's stuff. That's like the problem with that. Or like it's harder to grief by placing blocks. I don't know. There needs to be like some kind of resource that lets you put everything back together. It would be like, honestly, I want to make it really easy to reconstruct your stuff. How would you make that easy? How would you make that? A reconstructor block that wherever you place it, it restores blocks that were placed by you. If you have the materials. Could Could be something like that. I still want to make it possible to destroy, though. So how do you do all that? An interesting problem to think about. Oh, let's go to the cow. Yep. Farlands. Yep, Farlands time. Time flies when you don't have a headache. Yesterday when I was on my walk, I was just staring at the minutes counter waiting for it to reach an hour. But now it's been 39 minutes and I haven't even thought about it. Oops, down I go. What even causes that? This happens sometimes. Happened twice in a row. Full emoji. Get on wood. Also, I'm not super aware of the new Minecraft combat mechanics, like maces or whatever. Oh wait, no, you can't hit each other. Wait, I'm stupid. Never mind. You can't deal damage to other people. So. You really need to ask that question. I think I have one too many things. Anyway, I'm thinking about like, because like you could do a reconstructor. Number one, that requires like logging the latest blocks that a player has placed at a certain location. And number two, ooh, date. You could have date priority. Like if you were there first, you can always reconstruct it. But after a certain point, like, oh, that's good, I think, because that means I can delete like the history, because obviously preserving the entire history of what blocks were placed and destroyed at any certain point are like is like way too much. That's just too much storage. Like that's not feasible. I don't think. I could have a computer with a ton of storage, but like, I don't know. Not infinitely sustainable. But if it's like a rolling backup, basically, and like the reconstructor takes priority of whoever has placed first within the last like 7 days. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Okay. Because you have to store who placed what at what time. So basically you just need a date on every single block, which is still a lot of data, but it's better than having a date, all the dates of all the blocks placed in the past. How do you do that? How does Core Protect store information? I'll have to look into that because I'm sure they have it optimized sufficiently. Otherwise, I'm just going to use like byte position of the block at the primary key. You need to store rolling backup. Basically. Person who plays first gets the priority. How do you delete old data? That's the question. Does it just get marked for deletion at a certain date, and then we just go through and delete it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we could do that. That would work. Like if someone overwrites a block, it would overwrite that. It would take like a week to overwrite that thing. If someone blows up a block, or if a block is blown up, Okay, I think this idea isn't the worst idea in the world. Because here's how the mechanics would work. You build a house, and your house has existed for 2 weeks or something. And then Reefer comes along, blows up your house. You log on a day later to find that your house is destroyed, and you can use a reconstructor thing to replace all of those blocks. And that's like a lot of it's a lot of stuff though, isn't it? Because okay, theoretically, because of this way the system works, player placed blocks shouldn't be able to drop items. Otherwise, that's just duplication. So how do you do that? How do you do that? Should you be able to replace blocks without having the material and it doesn't drop, or should you need to have the material and it does drop? If you build a netherite fortress and it gets blown up, should they be able to steal the netherite? Why would you make a netherite fortress if they could steal it? That's the other question. That's a question to think about. Would that be too much to ask someone who wants to rebuild their base? Would that discourage you? Okay, so if I built a base and someone blew it up, but I had the option to like have the materials and rebuild it, would that discourage me from playing? Hello. What was in the stream? Yeah. Streams have been less active lately, I think. Like yesterday, no one was there, but I also had a headache, so honestly, I'm thankful no one was there. But yeah, like Matilli dropped in, pretty sure. Like for most of the last stream, I had 0 viewers. I also need to make the thumbnails for the previous 2 things because I didn't make those. Yesterday I streamed at like a kind of weird time though. So anyway, I've just been pondering about my Minecraft server. Because the goal is to create a system where people can reconstruct their stuff if it gets griefed. Such that like someone who's a griefer can do that and I wouldn't have to like ban them for the server to still be like playable. You still haven't made it yet? Well, 12 million blocks takes a while. I don't know. That's why it's stream number 30 something. Probably gonna be stream number 600 when I get there. $37, yep. Stream number 37. Would you look at that? What? Wood. Okay. World Skyblock. Unlike the stream of the beef, yep. What is going on? Stuff. Okay, bro. Hey, we're almost at an hour already. That went by quick. Went real quick. Well, I will stop at the hour point, but we won't be ending the stream. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, might bed. Because we're gonna check out what's been going on the Minecraft server. We'll end when the day ends. How about that? Which will probably take us to 9.5%. Reach 1.2 million? I think that's a bit too far. We'll get close though. Yep. 1.2 million tomorrow. World. In. Okay. I was probably about to set. Our coordinate is like perfectly aligned, right? That's so weird. Ah! Fallen. Breaking every yet. True. YouTube Shorts idea. Well, let's end it right over this hill, actually. How about that? What session is this? 58. Peaceful adventure. Well, I talked about Minecraft server ideas the whole time, so concepts, yeah. Why not? We end it right there. And let's see now what's going on here. Oh yeah, I was on a gas when I landed. Check out my copper gear. Yep. Yep. I leave stuff in here. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Use that copper shovel though. That was probably mine. Why are there so many dogs? Oh my gosh. Happy guests, bruh. Crazy. I can't believe they added this. We got a new building. Can you descend with this happy guest? Oh, you can. Got some new buildings. Ooh. Inexplicable holes in the floor? Dude, what is this? What have they done? Edit, press F3. What? Looking at. Yeah, that's what I want. Why is that like filling my screen? Okay. Doesn't show what I'm looking at. What? What did that add? Oh, never mind. It's on the left side. Tinted glass. World. Why did they add tinted glass to Minecraft? There's an angry ghast? Bro. Now let's check out the house. What else is here? Life-changing experience. That was life-changing. Donations. What the? There you go. We got some Enderman trapped in here. Wow. They're both holding grass blocks. This is so romantic. Anything else in the area? Like that's about it. Seems like that's about it. Well, let's continue a little bit on our thing. Because I did go mining. That should be something. I feel like this wasn't here before. Well, here's the 2 potatoes that I planted. Well, this is revolutionary. So, this is officially the... Actually, not that much faster. This is officially the farming area. My base. That's what this would be. Only bad thing about what I've done here is I've only left one block of space between each floor, which I think I should add more than. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to rearrange this such that there are 3 blocks. Meaning, instead of this starting here. Okay, well, I won't get rid of the torches because, like, better spawns. I'm not sure what was going on in here, but, you know. This is just not a floor anymore. Where's the new floor? Should they be 3 blocks tall? Or should they be, like, 4 blocks tall? 2, 3, Oh, there's my mine. Okay, I think 4 blocks tall is a good spot. Oh, I'm gonna take these back. Three-block gap and the 4-block tall thing. This will be a better long term. Oh yeah, I do. Of course, all this copper. What do I do with all this copper? Well, let's compress it. Bring these back, right? Yeah, okay. I have a bunch of stuff. Do this. Copper golem? Oh, right. I forgot about this. I don't know anything about the copper golem. I don't know a thing. This floor will just start right here instead. Go. Hey, copper. Down to here. Manipulate the world around us. Have free will. Got some crafting tables in the walls and in the air. How about the copper? Well, what does it do? 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. So this has to be 1 shorter. Isn't there an enchanting table somewhere around here? Let's see. And enchant this pickaxe with the little resource I have. Just because, like, I'm not going for a fully... Where is it anyway? I heard it being talked about, but I don't know where it actually is. Oh, there's lots of stuff in here. Submerged mining speed, huh? Sure. I swear there was a... Someone talked about it. I just don't know where it is. I'm not sure where it would be, other than the places that I've already seen. Nice. Missing a copper block? Yep, copper golem. It will sort any item that is in a copper chest. There's copper chests. He'll sort items. Well, that's certainly something, huh? I stole all kinds of stuff from there. Maybe it's down here or something? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's down here. I don't think it's down here, bruh. Ooh, copper. I like copper now that they made tools out of it. Mine is not very thoroughly lit. Not very thoroughly mined. Well, I don't know where that enchanting table is at still, so... Yeah. Kind of unknown to me. I don't think that's mine. Okay. Let me look around some more. Miss anything in here? Oh, this isn't supposed to be here. Okay. I wasn't so I placed that there. In creative mode. Clear. Well, I still don't know where this thing is at, bro. Is it over there? No. Well, I couldn't tell you where that thing is. Figured it would be a good idea. Your art building? Oh yes, I did. You talking about this one? Oh. You're talking about that one, yes. Where's the enchantment table, by the way? I hear there's one, but I've seen it. I heard of its existence. I'm out for these. Oh. Here. Well, I don't have that much food myself, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, an axe. I have to throw this to you. Half a stack of potatoes. Your ultra secret base? Let's show it on stream. Oh, so it was over here. Like, can I sleep in this bed real quick? There's monsters that what? On here. Oh, how nice. Tinted glass, bro. Oh. I just wanted to do this real quick. Silk touch. Okay, that's kind of, I didn't really want that. Let me try again. Sure. I was kind of hoping for unbreaking, but whatever. You have to move this now. Yep. Alright. Well, that's all I needed to see. Very much. Spider. Wait, can I? Go to cave? I wanted to work on my base. But we'll see. Oh, 9 durability, you got bow. Oh, it works well. Here. Well, I was just evening out all the things so that there's a 3-block gap between each floor, and each floor is 4 blocks tall. That's like almost done. Kind of massive underground complex. Well, this sign has to stay. Oops. This just has to down. Bit, and then of course the ladder is no longer long enough, so oh. Oh. Yep. Oh wait, this isn't even okay, well this actually sign has to be buried. Nice. What I wanted. Okay. And she get iron armor. There's copper everywhere. I don't need iron armor. This. Something like. Okay, wait, I need wood. Continue deforesting. Deforestation project. So earlier we were discussing a possible. I don't know about discussing. It was... Yeah. I mean, I walked over there and I saw nothing. Like, I saw light over there. And then I saw nothing there, so I just left. Flat, yeah, that's why I'm getting wood. Anyway, anti-griefing system. The idea was you could reconstruct blocks that you had placed within a certain time frame of it being destroyed. If you were so like up, keeping your base like there would be doable. But I was thinking about how that would work. I came to the realization that if I wanted to do something like that, then I would have to keep track of who placed what. And when you destroyed it, there are two options. It drops the blocks that were destroyed, or it doesn't drop the blocks that were destroyed. Oh, wait, okay. It drops the blocks that were destroyed, and in order to reconstruct it, you had to have the materials needed to reconstruct it. That would be the catch. But the alternative is it doesn't drop the blocks that were destroyed. And you don't need the materials to reconstruct it. So yeah, but the problem with the latter option is that it's kind of difficult to do technically. Can't remember why, because I was thinking this through earlier. Heard of it? I mean, I've heard of it. I haven't seen anything about it though. Voice chat. PC. Trying to remember. Why is that such? Right, because you would have to keep track of what blocks were replaced by a player. Instantly curious to see. I mean, I guess you have to do that anyway. You built 3 more floors. Yo, let's go. Gotten 3 stacks of wood. That was rather delicious. It was rather scrumptious, I would say. What? I didn't make them. Yeah, the beef. Beef is what's being referred to. Okay. That goes pretty deep. Now it's time to... Can make a water elevator. I could do that. See what I do. World. Why does it keep insta-breaking this whenever I... Like, what? What is this crazy bug? What are you doing? That's... Okay. Chill. Bricks? No. I don't want bricks on my walls. I don't know what I want the walls to look like yet. What is this crazy bug? Oh, why does it do that? This. I'm watching. Yep. True. It's true. This room still even, bro? Or... Okay, no more digging this way. Bro, what is this? Like sand on the surface. Let's see what's up. Oh yeah, it's just the... Oh, that'll be fun, actually, I think. Keep it going. Right into the water. Yeah. I don't want it to be dug this way. Let me get a new shovel. Build glass walls. Yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind. Get an enchantment on. For sure. Efficiency. Make a blast furnace. Oh, guess I have to Google it. Need smooth stone. Oh, get some. You make smooth stone. Smooth. Bro, how do you make smooth stone? Melting stone. Oh. Would do it. And then we can get some blast. This could be... For now, I don't want it to be. Or on side. Here comes the water. Yo, chill, yo, chill. Blast furnace. That blast furnace. Now what we're gonna do with this blast furnace is we're gonna blast some more stone. Wait, what? I guess we're just gonna regularly cook some stone. Melt stone with blast furnace. I thought. In lava buckets. Yeah, I already was making the blast furnace. And then we need some smokers. Or that lava is pretty good. I'm gonna move these down to here. Okay. Oops. Bad. Imagine mining copper with a fortune pick. Oh my. How much copper would you even get? No. For the offer. Wow, one more block. Okay. Let's smoke in the smoker, where you put things to smoke. Just what you do. Oh. Dig until digging. Out into that. Don't break too much of the surface. This is meant to be kind of underwater. We want to like reconstruct this part. This is your problem. New stone. Oh yes, thank you very much. Move these out. Go. Something like that happen. I already have food finally. I shouldn't have cooked all of them, but it's fine. So, is this an underwater cave? What in the world? Right. That's up for now. Yeah, it does. And then the last thing I'll do today is get a bed, because I need that. I can sleep in a bed. $16 sand, here you go. There's some sand trapped under the ice. There's 3 more sand. Alright. I don't know if I can just raid a chest to get wool. Have that lying around. Wool I can borrow. Ring, I'm sure that's not too important. Hello. Lot of things. Okay, 1 string. Very nice house. See if I can string. No, I can't. Ocean brewing. Ocean brewing. No string to be found in this zone. Well, that's fine. I guess we'll just have to go out on an expedition then. Let's do that. I already have a boat. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Home is getting leveled. What? Leveled? Oh, I can steal a bed from this village, actually. It's like... I'll take that, why not? Well, the bed's already stolen. My own brewing stand. They already stole the beds. The blacksmith is definitely already taken. They left behind 3 oak saplings, if that counts for anything. Okay, surely there's one in here. Alright, there we go. I fast travel to spawn. Let's see. This. What is that doing there? Wait, this is the NY instance. Wait, this isn't that. From where then? NY. Am I, bro? Oh. Helping out. Here. Oh. What am I looking for? They're nothing. Important. Like, what is this? Just toward. Just oh yeah, I know about 60. Classic. So want to go this way? Maybe down? The down from here? Like a very closed off. Okay, let's go find. This is 0, 0. I progress. Okay, let's go back to the overworld. Where did I come from? We're here, right? Materials for another. Let's get the materials for the portal. Okay. Ice bucket challenge. Why is there just lapis lazuli around lava pits? Is that a thing now? You have to go underground to get lapis. I'm not clear that these are stairs. Can you do that? No. Can you do this? Fine. Whatever. this way. Oh. Is it right there? Oh, it is. Go 0. Wait, I almost used a water bucket to get down. I don't have a flint and steel. Oops. It's lava light. Oh, Matilli is coming. I'm light my portal. Hello, dog. You really have to go down to get to where it was. So. It's generally terraforming. Ah, nice. Uh-oh. Doomed to fall by magma cube, huh? This should take me to spawn. Did it make a new portal? I think it did. Oh, there's now a portal right there. And here we are, we're back, and I have a bed. So, I think I'm gonna move furnaces out. That's the sign out. Nice. I mean, I was planning to extend it even further, but it's okay, we have Silk Touch. This is nice though. This is good. I was planning to just make it go through the entire thing. That's what I had in mind. But I'm not gonna expand it for now. It's fine as it is for now. Okay. Guess we can make smokers with the rest of these furnaces, huh? smoker wall. Really just more than you would ever need. And then bed. Onto the floor. Bed goes here. Okay, well, it would have been easier if you didn't pick it up, but... I was just moving it to the floor. Right here. No, not like that. Other side, if anything. Then one furnace here. Trap door. Of oak sapling. Yes, one oak sapling is in. You plant oak sapling. Right here. Boom. Oak sapling. Hopefully this yields more oak sapling. You're breaking it decreases the sapling. Okay, plant it again over here. It'll grow of it. Why is this here? Oh. Let's keep it. Green leaves won't decrease. I'm pretty sure that used to be the case. Did they change it? Oh, okay. Bone blocks? Oh yeah, sure. Right, those fossils again. Oh, we got a big tree. A close mine of the Farlands. 9.5%. Oh yeah, we're abundant on. Does still say Farlands. Worry about running out of oak saplings now. Well, I still didn't get to sleep in a bed, but that haven't stopped since the December. Exactly. That's one of the tenets of this journey, was it to be an everyday journey. Where all my copper blocks go? Okay. This is my wealth as of right now. Put a brewing stand right there. It makes it look too advanced, actually. Here. I have one ladder. Is this useful? What is useful? Alright. That's all for today, everybody. An hour of Farlands, about an hour on the server. See you all next time. Tomorrow.